So this week we heard something very interesting concerning the NX and the new Zelda Wii U game. First off, we have an official release for the NX itself, which is March 2017. Which is kind of weird because it's missing the 2016 holiday lineup. Which is kind of what Nintendo was hinting that it was going to come out. So this means that it's delayed. Yeah. If it helps out the system, I don't mind it, but I'm not too sure how that would help out, like hardware-wise. Most publishers already got like the build of it, like the prototype of the console itself. And with this, maybe it'll just help out like getting more things solid in the console, hopefully. Maybe like, hopefully with this time it'll like it'll give something of an upgrade. Also, it doesn't help that we don't know what the NX is, so maybe they are trying to make it stronger, that's why, but it seems kind of weird. Once again, I said they have the console built, developers have the console built, so it's not they can't upgrade too much stuff without throwing it off. I'm kind of lost at that, but I hopefully, like I said, hopefully it helps out the release of the NX itself. More power to Nintendo if that's the case. And as for the new Zelda game, it got delayed again. Yeah. And not only that, but what most people saw coming from a mile away, it's coming out on the Wii U and on the NX together. Most people saw this coming thanks to the same situation what happened with Twilight Princess, where it came out to the tail end of the GameCube era, right into the Wii era, and they put it on both of those consoles. Most people saw this coming. Like, it's no big shock. Now, of course, people are bummed about this. It also doesn't help that we also saw the game just twice. One at E3 and one at the Video Game Awards. Both times it seems amazing, but we just want to see more. We want to play this game. But you know what? Once again, with all these games shipping out like unfinished, if it helps it out, it helps it out. Once again, more power to Nintendo. But now comes like the real head scratcher news. So Nintendo also stated that during E3, the only playable game is gonna be Zelda, and that's gonna be their main focus. And then also, they're not gonna talk about the NX there. They're saving that for a later date. So just off by hearing that, what most people are assuming is that they're just going to talk about Zelda. And that's probably the only thing that's going to be on the show floor itself. Now chances are Nintendo is going to have more surprises, but the question is, what more could they save up? Now they can't have too much things in development. But, you know, who knows, we're going to see some surprises. Chances are we're also going to see Pokemon Sun and Moon there, so, you know, there's that. And then probably some Mario platformer for the 3DS, or maybe on the Wii U. Or maybe since they're like, oh, we messed up, let's bring out some HD re-releases on the Wii U some more. So the whole E3 presentation for Nintendo, I don't think so. It's just going to be Zelda orientated, but they are going to have surprises there. I don't think so anything too huge, but be totally wrong. There could be something huge released. I don't know. Maybe they were working on the secret Fire Emblem game for the Wii U, and they're like, hey, let's release it. Or maybe we'll get a Skyward Sword HD re-release. I doubt it, but you never know. Also, it wouldn't surprise me if they sprinkle in some NX games onto there, and maybe they do the cross-platform some more. So now with no NX at E3, they said that they're going to show it on a later date. When's this later date going to be? If I was a betting man, I would put it on probably in October. That seems like a safe month, I guess, to somewhat get people hyped. It's kind of 5 months leading up to March, which hopefully won't be too late. It kind of makes sense because Sony and Microsoft, they sort of unveiled their consoles like in June, I want to say. Then they were released in November, so it shouldn't be too bad of a time lapse. So yeah. Yeah, so that was a couple of things that Nintendo has stated this week. So, you know, NX in March, and so is the new Zelda game, which is also coming out for the NX alongside with the Wii U version. I wouldn't get too worried about what they show off at E3. They're going to show surprises, like they always do. And check out our past videos, which will be posted right after this. Alright, you guys. Peace!